We are live. We are live. As you come in, please let me know if you can hear me by putting in the hashtag CB, man. If the wig is looking all right, because you know it's the new month, new same bitch, okay? New wig, same bitch, okay? So if you have not already subscribed to the channel, like, comment, all that good stuff if you effing with a queen. Again, as you come in, all right, put the hashtag CB, man, if you can hear me pretty good. If not, we got to take these headphones right out right now. All right. Let me check my messages. Somebody sent me a message. So we got a few things to talk about, y'all. Who's this? Okay. So I'm sorry, y'all. I got a real bad headache, but I didn't go live last week. So we got to go live this week. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, child. So as far as this Alexis Skyy stuff, Alexis Skyy and Tasha K, child. So allegedly, Tasha K does a video like a week and a half ago, y'all. I'm putting y'all on because I know a lot of people don't know what's going on, okay? You probably don't even know who Tasha K is. And if you don't know, you're probably living under a rock, okay, right now. Because at the end of the day, Tasha K is who we all are trying to strive to be, okay? So Alexis Skyy and Tasha K are going back and forth, y'all, because of this situation with her, with Alexis Skyy putting this video out that she is a victim of human trafficking, yada yada yada. Okay, so Tasha K does a live about the situation maybe about a week and a half ago, child. So Tasha K never said nothing about the girl's daughter. What she did say was, leave her daughter alone. Okay, that is a child. That was one of the things that she said. She also said that Alexis Skyy was using her own child for sympathy. Okay. Now, the live that I watched was between Alexis Skyy and this the dude Kyle from Neighborhood Talk. Okay, shout out to Kyle because he did a great job because all of that back and forth that they was doing, you got her so-called best friend, Alexis Sky's best friend, talking about he been around forever. He was around when she got all of these subscribers or all of these followers and all this so good stuff, right? Child. So they going back and forth, calling Alexis Skyy was calling Tasha K a bulldog child, talking about Tasha K look like her dog. She's saying all this stuff like, keep her name out of her mouth. So when Kyle says something about, Tasha K, she didn't say nothing bad about your daughter. Alexis Skyy blatantly says out of her own mouth, well, I didn't say that she was talking about my daughter, but the reference of her saying I'm using my daughter for sympathy, don't talk about her at all. So why do you want to spit in her face? And who are you? Like, let's keep it 1,000, y'all. As far as Alexis Skyy's storyline on Love and Hip Hop, what do we know? I ask people all the time, do you know who Alexis Skyy is? And then when I break it down, everybody is like, oh, that's one of Fetty Wap's supposed baby mom, the only baby that he's not claiming. So explain to me, somebody, what was her purpose on being on Love and Hip Hop? And then my thought is maybe this is why, Masika wanted to stay away from this girl. Because in my opinion, I honestly think that she is doing this for clout. Because if you think about it, if Tasha K didn't have the following that she has, right, have all the subscribers that she had, because the bull is sitting in there talking about her nut ass channel, this her nut ass blog. It can't be a nut ass blog, honey. If you got 20,000 people watching you almost every time that you go live, okay? And if she wasn't as popping as she was, why are you trying to sue her? Can somebody explain that to me? She did this video like a week and a half ago. What did y'all just see it? So supposedly how it all started was Kyle from Neighborhood Talk and Tasha K was just doing a regular live on Instagram, busting it up, talking about some different things, and she comes right in on the comments, talking about keep my daughter name out of your mouth, and then you go right on there and say, I didn't say that she was talking bad about my daughter. She said this and she said that. So is that not a contradiction? Like, I'm so confused on the logic behind this. We just saw Tasha K get featured on Real Housewives of Atlanta, when they started the new season and all that. So obviously she's somebody, right? We talking about her breaking these same stories. We knew about all of this stuff as far as the R. Kelly situation, Geronda Pace, all this other stuff, Dominique, all that. We knew about all of that before Lifetime even aired it from Tasha K. Okay, shout out to the whole Wino gang because I'm a part of the Wino gang. And this ain't got nothing to do with no bias or nothing because y'all know I'm not even that type of person. I'm not that type of person that's just going to take anybody's side. But I feel like in this situation, yes, Tasha K did say something about her, using her daughter as sympathy. But don't we use our children for calling out of work and things like that? Yeah, my son's sick. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to make it, bruh. You know what I mean? And what your manager say, oh, I hope they feel better. Da, 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 da. Is that not using your child for sympathy? You can't use your own child for sympathy? Like, come on, man. She started here on Periscope actually before Fetty Wap was even dating her. She was on here stalking him. Oh wow. Oh wow. I didn't even know that. Oh my gosh. Number one, you put me on. What up, Steven? We up in here. Yeah, we talking about this whole Tasha K versus Alexis Skyy stuff. She talking about she going to spit in Tasha K face and all this other stuff. She on site. She gonna find out where she live and all this other stuff. I don't understand how y'all get right on these cameras and snitch on yourselves. So even if somebody was to pop up, at Tasha K's house or whatever the case may be, they can come for you. And again, who are you? What do you do? Y'all coming for the same bloggers, the same people on YouTube but y'all want YouTube channels. Y'all see her making all of this money off of there, and then the first thing you want to do is pop up and talk about keep my daughter name out your mouth. And then the same breath say, when everybody's in the comments saying, oh yeah, no, she wasn't talking about your daughter. I'm not saying that she was talking about my daughter or call my daughter this and call my daughter that. But when she's talking about me using my daughter for sympathy, why are you even putting her in it? She's putting your daughter in it because of you. Because how is she going to say that you're using a child for sympathy without putting your daughter in the boo-boo? She specifically told people to leave your daughter alone. I'm not understanding this. I'm gonna tell you one thing. You want to threaten people and you want to say you want to spit on people and all of that. So when you do that, Alexis Skyy, you're going to get everything that you have been asking for. And then you go after this whole situation. You want to make a whole post to talk about praying to God and hoping He take this negative energy from you and all that. I'm just paraphrasing here because it was a post after that where she wanted to try to say she praying and working on herself and all of that. Yet you got here a bulldog or pit bull, whatever the case may be. Talking about you gonna spit in her face because she's doing her job. So if you do spit in her face and she drag you and mop the floor with your face, that's on you, boo. That's on you. Mm-mm. So again, I don't know if y'all have checked it out, but all you gotta do is put in, YouTube Alexis Skyy versus Tasha K, and a whole bunch of videos will come up. I just feel like at the end of the day, y'all keep trying to come for all of us on YouTube and all of that and talking about how our channels is this and our channel was that. But yet y'all the same ones that want to be right there getting the same money. You don't have no money, girl. You don't have no money. Your storyline is what actually? So now you want to go out and talk about how you was being human trafficked. Child, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Y'all know what the fuck I mean, right? You want to talk about all of this, and then yet somebody don't believe you, and then somebody's like, I think Kyle was like, Tasha K got the information from like your ex manager or something like that. She spills all the tea on her doggone self, talking about I don't have no manager, I don't have no PR person. Clearly, you don't have a PR person. Cause you wouldn't even be doing what you're doing now. And then this one sitting next to you with these dumbass braids, talking about Tasha K's haircut and all this other stuff. Why are you coming so hard for a woman, shorty? Why are you coming so hard for her? Her nut ass haircut and all this other stuff. Okay, that's your opinion and all of that. But can we leave this alone? Can we leave this alone? Something that was like a week and a half ago. I don't know if y'all just saw it or not, but the fact that you got up there and talked to Kyle and all of that, Tasha K was trying to call you and all of that, and you didn't answer. But yet you gonna tell her you gonna spit in her face. I want to see you try it. I want to see somebody record her trying to spit on Tasha K, and then we gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens after that. So we're gonna move on to the next topic, y'all. I don't even know if we're gonna go about this in order, but we're gonna try to get through it because we ain't gonna be on here long. So let's talk about this Nick Cannon versus Eminem stuff. Okay. We ain't even gonna dwell on this too long because y'all know how this is for me. This is pretty much a build up. And y'all know everybody that's been on my channel before that, continuously watch me. Everybody that's new, please subscribe if you have not. I try to not talk about death, but I feel like this situation with Juice World, there's no way of getting around this. Like this is like too close to home for me not to discuss this. Okay. I'm, getting more, I've been doing my research on, majority of like what happened and things like that. And I saw the video of Famous Dex talking about it. We'll get there, y'all. So, but again, everybody that has been watching me for a while know that I don't really cover death. So I just want to let y'all know this is why that I'm doing this, because it hits way too close to home for me not to discuss this. It's too many of our young children that are dying from these drugs and things like that. So we're definitely going to get into it. So we're going to move on to the next topic. If the wig is looking good, put the hashtag CB man in the comments right now. We're going to move on. So let's talk about this Nick Cannon versus Eminem stuff. Now, I don't know which lane, Nick Cannon, you are trying to go in, dude. I don't know fully what your issue is with Eminem. I don't know if you feel like he's a culture vulture. That's how a lot of people may feel. But at the end of the day, we know goddamn well, Nick. Okay, Mr. Drumline, Mr. What's that movie he was in with Christina Milian? Child, don't get me the line. What I'm trying to understand is why do you, out of all people, Nick Cannon, think that it's okay for you to represent for us to go against Eminem? Huh? Huh? Explain that to me. Why do you think and I didn't even listen to the song. I saw a little piece that maybe the Shade Room put up, and it's not believable, dude. Like people don't believe you. Okay? And I think that's what the problem is. Like people don't believe you. Let me see if I can add like callers or whatever. I don't know how to let's see if I can invite people. Okay? We're going to copy this and we're going to see if I can invite people because I see a lot of people was on here. I don't understand what your issue is as far as Eminem, and I don't feel like you should have been the one that should try to battle him. I'm really not understanding why that would make sense. Okay. I really, really don't understand why. And then from what I see, you're not the only one on this diss track. Okay. For those who don't know what's going on, Nick Cannon supposedly got a problem with Eminem. He want to battle him. He don't care if it's on the stage. He don't care if it's on the block. He don't care if he still got his turban on or not. Okay, he wants to battle Eminem, and I can't understand why. I don't understand why you thought you was gonna do a diss track and put other people on it. You're cheating. Okay, you can't do a diss track and people don't take you serious, but you gonna put Hollow Man and Charlie Clips in a no, no, no. They are battle rappers. And then I'm trying to figure out why y'all condone this. I know y'all have done some freestyles and ciphers and stuff together, but we're not going to sit here and act like Eminem will tear you a whole new asshole, Nick. What is wrong with you? Look at me. I know he ain't looking at me. I'm just saying, look at me, Nick. We not playing with you. Eminem not gonna be playing with you. You know what I'm saying? That what Craig said. You said he had a gun when you seen him earlier, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not understanding how you think that this is okay. Nobody cares to see this. Nobody cares to hear this. I heard a snippet of it and I don't care. All right. I know you might think that my opinion don't really matter, but a lot of people think that my opinion matters. Okay. So that's why people are here. And I just don't feel like you should be representing for our culture, Nick. Aren't you supposed to be on a positive note? What you coming at this man, baby mamas and daughters and kids? I don't even remember exactly what he said, but he said something about the baby mama not wanting them after all these years or something like that. You see what I'm saying? I didn't care to hear more after that because I don't take this serious. Now the Machine Gun Kelly and Eminem going back at it because we know that Machine Gun, like, he look up to Eminem, so it's like he was waiting for the opportunity to come for him. Are y'all trying to get a buzz? Are you trying to get a what's the point of that? Charlie Clips, Hollow Hollow Man. Was it Hollow Man? No, my bad. I apologize for that. Hitman Holla because Hollow Man is from Philly, y'all. My bad. Shout out to him though. That song was straight garbage. That's what I'm saying, straight garbacho. I don't understand why he thinks it's okay. And what are you doing this for? What are you doing this for? Why did y'all condone that? That's my thought to it. Why did y'all condone that? Battle rappers. Y'all got on a diss song with him. So y'all wasn't gonna let him do it himself. So if you can't do a diss song by yourself, now correct me, am I wrong? Is all of them on the song, King Broly? Is all of them on the song? Because that's from the cover that I saw, it shows that there's Nick Cannon, Hitman Holla, Charlie Clips, and I forgot who else. How you gonna make a diss song and you got other people on there to help you? Like, no, we not doing that. We not doing that. I think you played yourself. I don't think you need to speak for us as a culture to try to battle Eminem. Send somebody else at him. Nobody want to hear that bullshit from no Nick Cannon. Okay, so let's move on to the next topic. Let me see. Let me see. I know we got to talk about Lizzo before we talked about Nick Cannon, talked about TK and Alexis Skyy. Let's talk about Lizzo. Now let's talk about Lizzo, y'all. How I now y'all already know how I feel. I respect everybody's opinions as y'all come in here, if the wig is straight, if I know the lighting isn't the best, but if you can hear me, put the hashtag CB man in the comments. All right. We up in here live. All right. So I want to talk about this Lizzo situation because I feel like I'm seeing and they were all weak. That's crazy. Yeah, all of them was on it and they were all weak. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, what was the point of that? What was the point of that then? Come on, man. Like, y'all playing yourselves. Y'all playing yourselves. What's up, Eva? We up in here. So I want to discuss this whole Lizzo situation, and y'all already know how I feel about it. The people who have been watching me for a while and those who are new to the channel, please subscribe while as you come in and let me know if the sound is good. Put the hashtag CB man. So Lizzo has been showing out lately. Now, I have seen a few pictures of her being naked, and some of them was from a film, I believe, or a new show or something like that. I don't know, right? So I saw a video of her going to the Lakers game. Okay. And I saw the video and she had on this outfit that looked like, remember what Rikishi used to wear back in the day? For the young people, y'all probably don't know who Rikishi is. But Rikishi was a wrestler who used to always sit on people's faces and shit like that. Like literally get you on the ground and like he always be having his whole behind out and like this pant. It was just a mess. Like if you look up the video and find the video of Lizzo with this black outfit on with her butt out, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And then compare that to Rikishi. Okay, it's the exact same thing. So I have seen some pictures and some videos of Lizzo lately, and I'm kind of worried about this entire situation because Lizzo, you are awesome, baby girl. You are awesome. You are beautiful inside and out. That's what it shows. Your energy seems like it's great. Okay. It seems like you're very confident with yourself, even by the things that you've been wearing, twerking and all that. You've been twerking all on the stage and then playing your flute and all the other stuff. That's awesome, right? But baby girl, mm-mm. Okay, it's really getting out of hand. And this whole Lakers situation, when she went to the Lakers game and it's her dancing, they put the camera on all the celebrities and whatnot, and she turns around and started twerking. Whole butt out and everything, and they try to switch to like the cheerleaders and whatnot. And I have a problem with this. I have a problem with this because everyone knows that as far as when you're talking of basketball games, sports events, or whatever the case may be, it's more family oriented. Okay. Now, yes, you have very close seats, and it's probably just a lot of maybe privileged children that are probably sitting next to you. You get what I'm saying? But this is still pretty much a family type of vibe. So the fact that you are showing your behind all on camp, like I'm not feeling it, y'all. Y'all can give me your opinions, but I really don't think that this is necessary. I feel like sometimes as you're growing into your career of stardom and things like that, there starts to become a lot of people around you that are more of yes men or yes women who should be, who aren't, or they should be telling you about yourself, and they should be telling you what's in your best interest. And I don't feel like it was okay for Lizzo to do that at a basketball game. Am I wrong? Correct me if I'm wrong. I respect everybody's opinions. But for me personally, I've been to basketball games before. You get what I'm saying? Like, who hasn't? Even if your team not good and you getting the cheap tickets, it's more of, the children. Like, peep the whole. When y'all go look at the video, peep the video. Like, the kids behind her or the people that were behind her. First, they were like, excited about her to see her. She was twerking and everything. But when they switched the camera and it's on big screen, on the big TV and whatnot, it's like now everybody sees your behind, boo boo. Like, that's not okay. I think that I don't want to say she's losing herself, but it's like, how are we getting to a point where we have to show everything? Like, I get it, y'all. I get that, you Lizzo, you may just be confident in yourself, but there's a time and a place for everything. And I don't think that was the time to be twerking while you at the basketball game and there's kids behind you. It was like a whole porn scene at this point. Your whole behind is out, boo. Your whole butt was out in front of these little kids. Yes, you might have been feeling yourself. You excited. You got good tickets. You got floor seats and all this other stuff. But is that really okay for that type of setting? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. And that's my personal opinion on it. Let me know your thoughts on it. I respect everybody's opinion, but I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh yeah, she killing this, she twerking and playing the flute and all the other stuff." Yeah, it's good for your performance and stuff like that. But Lizzo, you ain't gotta keep showing yo big old booty on. That's a family event at the basketball games and sports events and stuff like that. Did you really have to come out there like that? And I know you big and you got meat on you. Your butt wasn't cold, boo. It wasn't. I don't know. It's in LA, so who knows at this point. But give me your thoughts on it. I just don't think that was the right setting for her to have her whole butt out at a basketball game. Am I tripping or no? Like, I know I take my two boys to the basketball game, so I can't, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I can't imagine how many mothers was throwing their hands over their kids' face, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I don't think she has the right people next to her, and that's kind of what's happening, and that's why we're going to move on to this whole Juice World situation. And I didn't really know about this little boy. I can't say that I haven't listened to a lot of the albums. I can't say if I'm pretty sure I've heard a song before, right? By Juice World. No, I'm not up to date on these new kids. It is what it is. I know I look their age, but a bitch is kissing 30. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I want to talk about this Juice World situation because, like I said in the beginning, it hits very close to home. Okay. And I want to talk about the fact that this this is a problem with our children, and we as the leaders, or just the generation before them, all of these other rappers who are talking in their raps about doing lean and doing drugs and all of that, this is who these kids look up to y'all. We talking about, and we've seen it in our era too, as far as like Jay-Z talking about Cristal and all of that, and he ain't even drink. You get what I'm saying? And you got people wanting to buy Cristal and wanting to, get drunk and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we got to take responsibility for these children. From allegedly, Juice World had a seizure coming off the plane. Okay. He died at the hospital. And now it has come out. I believe it was on Shade Room, and I'm not sure if the source came from TMZ. So we just gonna say allegedly because TMZ is not always right. Like y'all want to come for these bloggers, y'all need to fucking set some fire to TMZ. But that's another story for another day. So it was alleged that Juice World definitely took pills before having the seizure. Okay. Now I don't usually cover death, so y'all gotta give me a moment to get everything out because I just don't like to talk about it. I don't like the energy behind it. I know, and we all have our time and we're going to go through whatever we go through and we're all going to leave this earth. I understand that, y'all, right? But it's hard for me to talk about it. One, this boy is 21 years old. I remember turning 21 and I'm a female and I was happy to even make it to 21. Okay. And I'm a female, right? I have cousins, little cousins around this dude's same age who I look at them and they look like they're my age. Okay, my age or older. They're 21 through 25 and y'all look like y'all almost 45. Okay? Y'all are taking these drugs because y'all are listening to these old heads and y'all looking up to maybe even y'all peers too that y'all think it's okay to do this. Like we're not realizing that this epidemic of the opiates and all this other stuff and all these pills and stuff like that, this is like the crack era. Okay? It's happening. It's happening right now. It's happening in our own homes. It's happening in our own neighborhoods. I done seen my little cousin, and people have called me and told me that my little cousin, 22, 23 years old, is at the gas station begging for change. This is a problem. Okay? I just watched Famous Dex on his live talk high as a kite though, slurring, mouth dry. He explained how he just had a seizure. Yeah, it happens. We talking about some of this stuff is like dope, okay? Where they're needing this, okay? They're going to these shows. These people in the record label, they don't care because at the end of the day, it's business. So all they're worried about is them making their money for them, right? Am I right? Okay, I know it. That's all that they're worried about, right? So you got these people who don't care. Who don't care. They watch these kids. Juice WRLD said he was dehydrated. He hasn't slept. Okay. He wasn't sleeping in days. Famous Dex is sitting on this live and he is slurring. He look high and sitting there talking about he gonna take care of himself. Talking about Juice WRLD looked up to him. He gonna take care of himself. You just had a seizure, bro. We talking about Mac Miller. We talking we got to look at these kids like they're our own children because who knows if our children are doing the same thing. Like I just said, I got little cousins, bro. My little cousins look older than me because they ain't have no good, great home training or none of like that. Home training sound like a pet, but you get what I'm saying. Like they weren't raised right. Their mama barely speaks. You got the grandmom, she trying to hold them down, but everybody in the household is uncouth. So they're going around, they getting high, they don't know how to do anything else. So they got all of this money. Nobody is around them telling them you need to save, you need to go stop getting high. Everybody think it's okay because their old heads are rapping about it. Future was doing so many songs about doing lean, and then it come out that he wasn't doing lean himself. So what was the point of that? Are you a part of the agenda too, Future? Like it's ridiculous. It's so sad. it's so sad because we're not understanding that. Like we look at these kids like, oh, they dumb and da da da. This is our community. This is our culture, bro. We gotta stop this cycle somehow. Somewhere somebody dropped the ball. Whether it's the parents, whether it's the old heads, whatever. You talking about these kids doing all of these shows. Again, he said he's dehydrated because again, even when you're doing some of these drugs, from what I understand, because y'all know I just smoke a bunch of tweed. Okay, I'm always gonna have an appetite. Okay, 95 soaking wet. I eat you out of house and home, baby. Okay, but we talking about with some of these drugs, it makes you not want to eat. It keeps you up. We know about some of these rappers and these, actors and entertainers or whatever the case may be, snorting lines to stay up. Now it's the pills, bro. Now these pills are controlling and taking it's tearing our children down. So we can't look at it like, oh, we ain't got nothing to do with that. Somebody just lost their child who is 21 years old. Try to fathom that for a moment before we go and say, well, they ain't my child. It could be. It could be. My own family member sitting there like, oh yeah, well, that's his fault that he's doing these pills and begging for change. So you're not gonna take no responsibilities for that. You're not gonna say, oh, where did I mess up? You're not gonna say that. We're not going to look in the mirror and say we did something wrong. We didn't teach these children right. There's no reason why somebody should be calling me like, bro, because that's what everybody call me. Yo, CB, what up, bruh? They be drawing. But there's no reason why somebody should call me like, yo, ain't your little cousin such and such, like da 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 da. Yo, he at the gas station begging for change. I should not be getting that call. And who knows, God forbid, we get the call like, yeah, my little cousin overdosed. His security guards just got arrested. For real? For what? Something else for what? For what? And put like send me the link too. Just got arrested for what? It's just a messed up situation, like I said, because I know I wasn't raised right. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I know where I even becoming a mother myself is more to the story. I bet it is more to the story. Like but at the end of the day, it still goes back to, and y'all already know, y'all know I don't talk about death, but this has to be discussed. My child is 16 years old, about to be 17. Before I know it, he gonna be 21. He gonna make certain decisions. But I be damned if I'm gonna. I find out about him popping pills and all of that, and I'm gonna scream, "I didn't raise you like that." So where do we start, and how do we figure out what went wrong? Because that's the problem. All these crackhead mamas and all of that. Because of course, I had one of them too, right? And then my grandma want to sit there and say, "I didn't raise them like that." You ain't raised them like that yet, but yet all of your kids have engaged in drugs. Get out of here, yo. When are we going to say, I fucked up? Uh, Like, are we ever going to admit to that? We talking about this boy, and then I know even on the plane sometimes, child, because I remember getting on the plane and I was drinking because sometimes they'll have the beer and stuff like that, and I almost threw up because you're talking about the turbulence and going up in the air and less gravity and all this other stuff. I felt completely sick. So I get some people, sometimes you need a little Zanny here and there. Now I don't know what he was taking. You can't pay me, bro, to take a Zanny. You could I wouldn't accept $1 million. Okay? To take well, you talking about 1 million, I might could flip that because if it's a single G anyway, what I'm saying is I understand with some people having to take certain medicine, pills, or whatever the case may be to get through that anxiety, right? We just talked about Dion Waiters with the edible whole situation. I'm like, hey man, like you have anxiety and stuff like that. You just might need to, you know what I mean? Need to take one. But the fact that it's clear that these kids are doing drugs. Famous Dex got on his live and was slurring. He was just he did that shit like 6 times. He said, you know they high when your tongue moves slower than you, my brother. You can't even figure out, and then you like, oh my gosh, we lost so many. You are high right now. They prey on that. They preying on our children that don't have nobody watching them. And y'all already know how we be in the hood anyway. Well, they already doing drugs before they even get the money. So this is what they're gonna buy when they got the money. Look, we talking about the highest of the high. I don't know if y'all been, going and listening to people read the book, Robin Crawford talking about Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston had her first bag of coke. Okay, the first time she tried coke, she was 14 years old. She said out of her mouth, "We not bringing coke. Where we going? We can't bring it with us." But yet, she had a mother who didn't give a damn if she was doing coke, crack, or whatever the case may be. As long as she was going to sing and she was going to bring that money home, she ain't care. Sissy ain't care. So you talking about these broken homes, these kids feeling like they need something to numb themselves. Nobody don't care. They've been getting high. It started as something fun. And then you got more money to buy the drugs, and it's just tearing them the fuck down. And what do we hear these celebrities say and all of us? Because sometimes I get in that mode too, and I'm like, no sleep. We out here getting this money. Nigga, you need sleep. If you constantly running and running, I get it. No days off. We sleep when we dead and all of that. Yeah, okay. You don't get no sleep. You are gonna be the fuck dead. You will be dead. Like we have to start giving out a different message, yo. We have to. We have to start looking at these children and figure out where we effed up at. I know y'all probably like, you been cussing all this time, then you talking about where you effed up at. I'm just saying, yo, like this message has to get across to these kids. I have my own children who want to write music, who want to play instruments, who want to be a part of this game. And I honestly don't care for them to want to be a part of it. But if they want to follow their dreams, that's something that I will help them do. But they're going to have the mindset of being like, you ain't gonna let nobody tell you to do this and do that, and you're not gonna me getting high and all of that. No. Some of these kids ain't never had nobody love them either. We talking about mothers not being there, fathers not being there. They mothers just want them to become rich to buy them a fucking house, but they ain't never provided shit over their head. You feel what I'm saying? So yes, I believe that I'm gonna do more of my research, and I know that there's probably more to this story. I understand that, right? But when are we as the generations and before them and stuff like that, when are we really going to start going to these summits, going to these conferences and stuff like that and telling the youth, you don't have to do that shit to be cool? These kids have tattoos all over their faces. You will never get a job. Then do we want to sit here or not? Do we want to sit here and try to act like Lil Wayne wasn't the influence behind that bullshit too? With the lean and all of that, and he had to go to rehab. That nigga said, well, Lil Wayne isn't under a rock some goddamn where. He has been the influence for a lot of these children. Okay? Now, back when, he was kind of doing certain things, a lot of us that growing up 80s and 90s, we ain't no goddamn followers. I don't know, this whole followers and gaining flowers has taken this shit to a whole nother level. But I just feel like, at some point you got to realize that we probably messed up somewhere and we got to figure out a solution to the situation. We can't just keep looking at like, that ain't my child. Them rappers is stupid and da-da-da, because it could be your child, yo. It could be your child. Again, I have family members that I run into and I'm like, oh my God. I didn't do something right. I wish I could have did better as a cousin, as a sister. You know what I mean? As an aunt. Like we gotta take responsibility for that bullshit, yo. That boy was 21 years old, had a whole seizure and died, and then famous Dex get on here after just having a seizure, his dog on self, and going high as a kite, and then going to say, yeah, I'm gonna take care of myself. How? Who is around these children? Who are responsible for these kids? There's no artist development. There's no, uncles and stuff or old heads coming in the industry trying to mold these children in the right direction. All they want them to do is make a few hits to them and then go ahead about their business because they don't care. And I know that because of my last business case. Okay, in one semester down, bitch about to be a bachelor, like, you know what I'm saying? Or back to the stuff. Because I got in my mood a little bit. But yes, I'm one semester down. Okay, I got one more test to do this week, and then I'm on to the next one. Y'all got a little brizzy, you know what I'm saying? We're about 50% at getting that bachelor's degree, but it is what it is. But again, there's not enough old heads, enough, supporters, enough it's just too many yes men and yes women. Like when are we have to make a change, bro. It had somewhere this shit has to change. I think it's again, I didn't even want to talk about it. So hopefully I did my best, y'all. Prayers to the family. Again, someone lost their son, someone lost their brother, someone lost, a cousin. Just keep these kids in our prayers, yo. Don't just be praying for your own children and your own family members, stuff like that. Like pray for this world, bro. Pray for this industry, this music, like all of this stuff is really getting out of hand. Because again, this is what our kids are listening to. A lot of these kids, I don't know who these kids are. My son put me on to them, and their friends put me on to them. They're watching them. They're rapping the same stuff. So yeah, you can sit up there and say all day, it ain't my child, and da da da. You probably don't know what your child popping, boo boo. We probably don't know. I'm not just gonna come for y'all, cause I'm not a perfect mother either. Nobody is perfect. But I'll be damned if I'm going to sit here and not say nothing about this situation and say to, my peers as well, we got to take responsibility for that. We don't even want to help each other as peers. So you think they're going to try to school the youngins? Fuck no. Y'all don't even want to put the time and the patience in your own goddamn children to be able to say, don't do this and don't do that. The old head, the little young bulls on the block and all that, you don't even want to steer them in the right way. But when are we going to make a change? You can't keep walking around talking about, yeah, these young boys disrespectful and da da da. What did y'all do? Y'all lied and stole and schemed us and all this other stuff. Because I've had people do it to me. That's supposed to be my godparents, and you stealing from me, and I'm a child. Get out of here, Miss Black. Did you ever think of doing a video on how the music industry exploits artists till death? Man, honestly, Ray's realm. Honestly, I don't usually talk about death. I mean, because you threw it out there, I'll try to, write maybe like an outline for it, maybe to discuss it and do some research on it. But for me, sometimes I don't want to give most of my insight if I'm not 100% on, the entire situation. So I don't want to just start throwing all these conspiracies around and all this other stuff. But I could try to write something down because it's clear. It's clear that they're preying on our children. It's clear that they are taking advantage of them. It's clear that these kids are high and our children are looking up to them. Like I was at work and the Korean girl at my job, I don't even remember how old she is, but she gotta be like no older than 25. And she's like, yo, did you hear about Juice World? And I'm like, who the hell is that? You know what I'm saying? But again, even though I didn't listen to a lot of his music, I didn't cop an album or stream it or none of that stuff, but this hits close to home. And we can't sit there and not say nothing. We have to start speaking up. We have to take responsibility for what we didn't do or what we could, you know what I mean? What we chose not to talk about. We have a voice now. yes, it's a gift and a curse that everybody mom got a voice, but we have to start using our platform, man. Michael, Pac, Big, Prince, I know, XXX, I know, man. I don't listen. I hope y'all got some, some good insight on what I just said, or just some clarification on how I feel about the situation, or maybe it changed your thoughts on what you might can do different as a leader in your community, but something has to change. Like we can't we there's no way that we can keep allowing this to happen. We're just watching it and it's like these youngins today and da 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 da. They'll listen if it's genuine. They'll listen if you relate to them. Don't come at them like, yeah, you young whippersnappers, you don't know nothing about it. No, let them know you were a douchebag too. Let them know you ain't have all the answers. Let them know that you made mistakes too, and you just trying to put them on so they don't die or be in a jail cell, bro. Can we do that? God damn. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Hit the hashtag CB, man, if you enjoyed the motherfucking show. Okay. Watch the playback if you can. Still feel free to put your comments in. Um, If the wig was all right, okay, and it wasn't crooked or nothing like that, hit the hashtag CB, man. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, hit the like and the notification bell so you know when I'm dropping my ish. All right. Man, if y'all want me to talk about a few things, just hit me up. I'm just, as y'all can see, this is why I don't like to talk about death, because it puts me in another space. So again, I'm gonna get off of here. I really appreciate y'all because I had like 21 of y'all mother suckers in here as soon as I pushed the live button. Um, Again, subscribe, hit the like button. Tasha needs to stop looking for. I'm just gonna read some of the comments before we get off. Tasha needs to stop looking for beef just to gain clout. Hot Shot Radio. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with Tasha looking for any beef, because if you see how the whole thing went down, Tasha K didn't come for Alexis Sky's daughter. She actually told people to stop talking about her daughter. And Alexis Skyy came in and commented while Kyle was live. Tasha K is a huge YouTuber who makes a lot of money and be dropping that wine before a lot of people. Like I said, even with the R. Kelly situation, we knew about Geronda Pace and all of that like 6 months before Lifetime aired anything. So I don't agree with that, but that's your opinion and I respect it. um Dre Ski. Last time I called you Dre Ski, so I apologize for that. I really need glasses. Just stopping by to show your page some love. Keep doing your thing. Appreciate you. You leaving. Yeah, I'm gonna get off of here, man, because again, I don't really like to talk about death like that because it just gets me in another mode. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I have a 16, about to be 17-year-old, and a lot of this stuff, um, a lot of this stuff, it just hurts me. It bothers me. Like I don't like to talk about this stuff. But again, we gotta save our children. Please try to save them, y'all. Please try to save them. But let me know if y'all are not following me. Hit me up on Instagram, CHYNABLA I haven't said that in a minute. I actually been in the stew, y'all, lately, doing a lot of features, working on this Chinatown project. Trying to keep my hands in everything. That's the problem I have though. I just always be having my fucking hands in every goddamn thing and can't just focus on one thing. So I'm trying to be consistent. I know I didn't go live with y'all last week, so I said I gotta go live with my people. You know what I'm saying? Even though the lighting is not good and then the audio probably is crazy, even though I'm loud enough. But I just, I had to come on here and talk about that situation. I really had to. Hopefully, we ain't gotta hear about another, because these kids are so young, bro. 21. 21 is your prime, bro. 21 is when you hitting everything looking good. You know what I'm saying? You hitting up all the bad shorties. You getting money. Like 21 is way too early, bro. Way too early. One of the most important questions in this Juice World death was his will in order. Many artists are exploited after death. Ain't that something? Ain't that something, man? And you just never know. Like, you just never know about that situation. And after we get off of here, I'm gonna go and like search more because you gotta watch your sources. Like, you have to. One thing I learned as a journalist, when you're searching for sources, a .com, anybody can do a .com. You gotta go in there and put whatever you're searching for. You gotta put site, those two dots, because I can't remember if it's a colon or a semicolon, but the two dot joins, and then you put site, and then you put that little two dot joint, and then you put edu, or that's for education, obviously, or gov on like government paperwork. You can't just go on anybody's, excuse me, y'all, you can't just go on anybody's .com or .org or anything and think that it's facts. You can't do that. So I'm gonna go and research some more on the whole situation. But again, 21, nobody's thinking about a will. Who's thinking about a will at 21? Nigga, I ain't got no damn will. I'm almost 30. So it's like that, the crazy thing that, like, we really have to get in the mindset of that though? Like, is that the question? You so right, Ray. Like, is that something that we have to prepare our children for when they come in the game? You know how scary that sounds? It's like you creating that energy of being like, shit, we in the energy, we getting this money, nigga might check, let's sign this will. Like, no, bro, no. Like, I get what you're saying, but I doubt that will was in order. I doubt that. Nobody is thinking about no will at no 21 years old. Man, that shit hurts. Listen, I cried when Nipsey died, and I didn't even know him, but it was so crazy with Nipsey because I was at work and went on my phone, and as I was talking to my dude, he was telling me, and I was saying, and I cried because I'm like, nobody is safe, bro. It's like you want to put this energy out, you want to be like, oh yeah, you helping people and all of that, but it'll be the people you least expect, the people that's closest to you. And now you said that like his what you say, something else. You said his security is being got arrested or something like that, right? Then you say that, but it's like, yo, like, just never know who's involved. We didn't seen with that 6ix9ine case. Everybody was getting tapped. Okay. Pac had many albums released after death. How much money went to his mother? Mm. And that was before Pac turned 25. He wasn't even 25. How much money went to these vampiric record execs? You ain't lying about that. You're not lying about that, man. And we gonna say allegedly, child, the Illuminati. But yeah, they prey on that because a lot of us already come from broken homes. Some of us are crack babies where we grow up and it's like you still be itching like, what the fuck, I'm trying, why do I need to get high? Because your shit been in your we ain't gonna talk about that. But we grow up in these neighborhoods of getting high and popping pills, and I'm telling y'all, these pills is like the new crack era. They are. There's no, like I said, there's no way. There's no reason why I should be getting phone calls about my little cousin. My little cousin, bro, begging for change. That's crackhead stuff. Am I wrong? I'm not trying to come for crackheads because y'all are still people too, and I've been in those NA meetings and AA, okay? Okay, the power to change the things that you can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I don't even say if I said that right, but y'all know where I'm going if you've been in the rooms, right? So it's like they prey on that. They prey on the fact that we've already coming in trying to numb ourselves from our own childhoods and stuff like that. That's why I'm saying it starts in our neighborhoods. It starts in our community. If we don't fucking protect these children, you think that I'm not gonna come for my wiggers. You think that these, like you said, these vampires and these devils are going to protect our children? No, this is business, baby. This is only business. If I can make a profit off you, I'm gonna make that money. I don't care if you snort 9 lines off that dashboard. at one goddamn time, okay? Just a, you know what I'm saying? They don't care. Only thing that they see is green. How would it benefit them? That's it. And now our children are becoming victims of that. Been becoming victims of that, but again, we've been allowing it. I just told y'all, like, and just seen, and read well, I ain't read nothing because I was listening to Nate Robb give her review, and Storm Monroe read it. But that book with Rodman Crawford, to know and it being revealed that Whitney Houston had her first bag of coke at 14 years old. If that ain't a wake-up call, we talking about Whitney, boo-boo. Whitney. Well, her mama didn't give a damn if she snorted those lines. Her brothers didn't care. Everybody was stealing money from her. She was paying everybody bills and all the other stuff. And that's stressful in itself too. So you young, you buying your mama houses, don't even understand how to pay it. I'm about to be 30 and not just understanding how to build my credit. You think these 20 and 21-year-olds know? They don't know nothing. So we don't teach them. Somebody's going to take advantage of them, right? Y'all get me emotional, man. I really appreciate y'all in here because it's definitely been a lot of people in here. I got some people that's in the bushes that ain't comment, but I appreciate y'all for watching me. I truly do. I did not want to talk about this whole death situation of Juice WRLD, but rest in peace, okay? Prayers to the family, prayers to all of these children, all of their families, because this can be our child. These are our own. You got to look at this like it's our children too, because it is. No, we ain't birthed them, but when we see them and we see these kids out on the street and all of that, they used to say it takes a village to raise a child, right? That's why you see a lot of these 80s and 70s babies with manners. They still, being polite. How you doing, man? And all of that. It was our mothers and fathers that wasn't raising us right, that was on crack and all of that. And our daddy's just leaving us where we at. So now our brothers is raising us and they can't stand their own mama. So they not even respecting little sister. So little sister growing up, not knowing how a man is supposed to respect her. So it's a whole cycle. A whole cycle of people feeling like nobody loves them, that they got to drown themselves in pills and drown themselves in liquor and lean and everything else. Hell, famous Dex look like he fucking 40 years old. They got tattoos all over their face. So if rap don't work for them, where they gonna work at? Now they got the sleeves now for the servers and all of that, for the tattoos and stuff like this. But what you gonna put on your face? Yeah, you only doing dishes, bro. Cause ain't nobody teaching you how to have longevity, how to save your money. Again, I'm just figuring out my credit at 28. Am I 28? Yeah, 28. 28 years old. I'm just figuring out how to build my goddamn credit. You think that and then people in my family want to look at me like I'm crazy or something like that. Like they showed a bitch, like they put me on. What? Please. So again, we ain't even helping our own cousins, our own family members. Why am I expecting y'all to help the young boys on the block? I'm telling you that you should. I'm telling you it's our fault. I'm telling you that. If you want to take it as, oh, CB be coming for people, that's the problem. Yo, all these yes men, that's the problem. Yeah, we get in turn. No, everybody want to be the turn up person, but don't nobody want to say, bro, you got a problem. You have a problem and you need to get help. That this song was trash. Yeah, that shit was trash. You know a song is trash when Nick Cannon had the best verse. Now, I didn't even listen to the whole joint, Roberto. I just saw I heard and saw the little clip from it, and I saw the cover, and I'm like, so you did a diss song, but yet you added like 4 other people on there, and then y'all battle rappers condone that bullshit? Whatever, yo. Whatever. So yeah, I know I said I was gonna be off of here like damn near 10 minutes ago, but y'all know as the comments come in, I gotta see what's up with my people. You know what I'm saying? We up in here. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in with me. bearing with me because I don't even be knowing how to go about this whole death thing and stuff like that. But I'm off the top with it. And I feel like, we got to start speaking up. Like I can admit, okay, maybe there was some things that I could have done to maybe help my cousins. And I shouldn't have looked at it like, oh, they don't want to learn anyway, or I can't help them and da 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 da. No, I gotta be able to say, like, damn, yo, CB, you could have kind of like try to talk to him a little bit more. You was in the NA meetings too. You was, on probation and da 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 da. Even if they don't want to hear it now or whatever, we still have to instill that in them. And I only know that because I'm a mom now. As teenagers, we do whatever we want, don't we? And then when we go through something in the streets where you like, damn, my mom told me and shit. Grandma told me these niggas wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? And we realized that, they just wanted our best interests at heart. But all these old heads in the industry and all that, all of y'all posting all of these captions and all that, you was my young boy, you looked up to me and da 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 da. You gotta take responsibility for that, bro. You gotta say, yeah, maybe niggas need to stop getting so high all the time. It's too much. Now everybody's having seizures. First, it was everybody was dying from heart attacks, and we knew what the fuck that was. Yeah, y'all snorting them lines still. And then now we got these kids having seizures and all that from these pills. I just can't, y'all. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna get off of here. If y'all have not already, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, China Black _CB man. Follow me on Twitter. We on Periscope right now, so shout out to all of y'all that have been viewing. I'm on Twitter at CB Man. Also follow me on add me on Facebook at China Black. As long as you spell my name right, you should be able to find me. CHYNABLA. Y'all know how I do. So I'm gonna just get off here because I'm getting really emotional and I already had a headache, but I felt like I needed to come on here and talk to y'all for a little minute. The game about to come on, Eagles game come on tonight. So I wanted to, talk about some stuff before, people start hollering and shit. Okay. So it is what it is. Send me some stuff. That's why I'm giving y'all my Instagram and everything like that. Make sure y'all follow me. Make sure y'all send me topics that y'all want me to discuss. Thanks a lot, Ray. I'm gonna definitely put what you said into perspective, and I'm gonna write down a few notes to see how I can maybe go about the situation because I'm not like everybody else. I'm not going to just be sitting on here taking from people content and shit and just like reusing it. No, we off the dome, and I give my own perspective of it, and I appreciate everybody's comments. And this is an open-minded channel. Open-minded channel, okay? Everybody coming on here, I need y'all to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. That's all that I'm asking y'all to do. If y'all enjoyed the motherfucking show, put the hashtag CB man in the comments right now. If the audio was pretty good, let me know. If it sucked, let me know, okay? We will be back to our, usual setup with the Chinese wall and all that within like 2 weeks or so. I'm trying to get everything ready. Miss Black, let's get a real positive video tomorrow. Yeah, we could do a positive video tomorrow, but I work in the morning, so I'll do my best with that because I probably got to make a few runs or whatever. So we'll see. We'll see. And Ray, I'm gonna need you to put when you spelling black, I'm gonna need you to put BLAKK. All right, when you talking to me. And then this is not no shots or nothing like that. I'm just one of those people that's weird about my name. That's why I'm gonna keep telling y'all CHYNABLAKK. I just hate when people spell my name wrong. I mean, I ain't coming for you or nothing like that. I'm just letting you know, we building right here, okay? Just put 2 Ks and no C. Thank you. And again, I'm out. It's your girl China Black CB man. Hit the notifications bell. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. Hit that notifications bell so you know when I'm they auto correct me. Yeah, I know, because they be trying to auto correct me too. I'll be like, it's saved in my joint. But yeah, I got you. Thank you so much. I think you did a good job with this video. Thank you, Dre. And if I didn't, or if you see any other videos where you feel like that shit was trash, let a bitch know. Like, again, I'm one of those females that I actually, take constructive criticism very well. Like, I want to grow. I want this channel to grow. I don't want to just be, thinking that I'm all high and mighty, like I can't grow as a YouTuber, as a journalist, or anything like that, because I'm not always right. I just want to give my honest perspective, and I want people to take what I'm saying kind of into perspective, and maybe it might change your mindset just a little bit. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all. Hit the like button too, because they said something about, when you hit the like button, it like, go to more people, or they put it through like the search engine a little bit more. So I'm gonna need y'all to do that. Okay, and we're gonna try for another video tomorrow. I know I said this a million times. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications bell if you're effing with a queen. It's your girl trying to be like CB man, and I'm out. Cheers.